Light skin already, man.
Yeah, I'm light skin too, man.
Yeah, but bro, look at me. I gotta go back home, bro, for real.
What you know about the things I know? Fireplace at night alone, yeah. And I wait feel like your moods. Watch me dancing in the moonlight, yeah. All the things in my life so pretty, yeah. I know I should try to appreciate.
There's actually not much to say about it. It's the person you're seeing right now, pure and an artist through and through. Nice person, I guess. I'm from Germany. I'm half German, half Comorian. My dad's from Ngazija, he's from Tsidjé, and my mom's from Hamburg City, where I was born and raised. A blend of two cultures in one person. I guess that's really normal these days though. People find each other throughout different continents. My dad is a musician too, so I was always surrounded by music, by musicians. My dad is a bass guitar player and he took me to all the concerts. I was always surrounded by music, you know, so for me it was pretty obvious to go in the same direction, and it was always like a dream of mine. I couldn't think of anything else. Actually, I started out in German, but it was just a numbers game. I thought when I rap in German, there's like 110 million people speaking German in the world. Like, you know, Switzerland, Austria, Germany, and a few people all over the world maybe. I felt like if I choose a different language, I could reach more people. And all of my idols were American or African artists, and they all made like English music and they all had English lyrics. I think because I wanted to be in the same sphere as them, that's when I started writing English lyrics. And I'm not a native speaker. I learned it in school and through rap music, so that was pretty obvious. And I think I didn't really feel the German music scene. If I would start now, I might even start out in German, because now I like the music scene even better than like 15 years ago. Or there's two songs. There's one song out with Kazaya. It's called Hit Me Up. There's like a few French words in it. I might do a French record from time to time. And then I got one, I did a remix of Les by Says, and it's the same. I blended like French and English together. But with the Comorian, bro, I gotta tell you, man, I gotta pick up a dictionary first and learn the language before I can really dive into it. But French, I think probably one day with a little more practice could work out with a little help.
Signs at the window, your bed. Said I'm off right planes every time that I'm sick of your shit. Yeah. Well, I just want a bad little thing for the right, but I'm tryna go ahead. When we be in the silence, break that cake up in the bathtub, flip it, toss it over like a spatula. Whoa, that boom boom give me asthma. Then she said sweet cocoa is her anthem.
It's pretty hard. I think there's a situation for every song, so I cannot really say Lovin' or Island Jam. I think Island Jam Puerto Rico over Lovin', because I think it shows more of what I can do maybe, but actually have no really preference on my songs. RHODES, yeah, basically when you listen to the song, it's very aggressive, it's very dominant, like the vocal performance is very straightforward. I wrote this song like years ago. I think the first verse I recycled it from when I was like 19 or 18, and it came out in 2018 I think. And it's about me showing my teeth, you know, because as a German artist that's writing English lyrics, you always have people saying like, nah, are you sure about this? Don't you want to do like German music? It would be way easier to market and this and that. And I just wanted to say like, you know, the first line is like, niggas question if I really fit in this. Like, but I am here, you know, and I do what I do. They don't want to see me shine. They want to see me next to roaches and try to tell me like, that's where you belong. But no, we don't belong. We up. When I go like back, when I listen to rap, and I didn't understand the word, but I was listening to Soprano and Rof a lot. So these two definitely. And when we speak about people that are like surrounding me, there's Says, my bro, and still Nas, producer, and the whole Rise and Shine team. And when I went to Comoros, I met Dadipo Slim.
Yeah, I know.
crazy vocalist.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, we worked on some things. We were hanging out, inspiring person, inspiring artist, and of course I met Sheikh MC.
Yeah.
Whoa, the OG, man. The OG. I really like the vibe, you know? That's basically the artists that inspire me and that surround me too. There's probably more, but I could not really think. So if I think of one, but if I left somebody out, sorry. Because I was never really in touch with Comorian people when I grew up, besides my own family, because in Hamburg we don't have like a community. So when I went to Marseille or when I came to Paris, I was always like in touch with my roots and I was looking for it. So when I went to the islands, there was a total different vibe, man. Loved it there. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I do a song in 30 minutes and it's done. You know, it's like I just vibe. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good place. Sometimes it takes some days. It varies. But I know like when I'm in the mood to create, it goes like very quick. Sometimes I do 3 songs a day. Sometimes I do 3 songs in 3 weeks.
It depends to the mood.
It's always dependent on the mood, and I like to create at night in my studio because like when I look out the window at night, the moon is like shining right into my face and it has such an inspiring energy. And sometimes I'm tired, I like my body wants to sleep, but then like the moon hits and then it goes quick, 30 minutes. Sometimes I drop stuff on my Instagram. The songs that I drop on Instagram, they're basically created in 30 minutes, you know? So when I catch a mood, the last one, RHODES to Riches, 30 minutes. Appreciate was actually done in 30 minutes, you know? Sometimes it's quick like that, but sometimes it takes weeks. The name of the next project, shit, there's no name. There's no name. I got a project coming up, but I'm still looking for the name. It might have something to do with emotions, but I'm not sure. But it could be that. If anyone got names for a project, hit me with it. I have so much music, I don't know how to name it, but it's coming. Basically, when I cook, I listen to reggae music most of the time, you know? There's one song I have to put on all the time, Games with Love by Bitty McLean. It's a crazy song, you gotta listen to it. I put like a lot of people onto this song. I found it in the CD shelf of my dad, like back in the days. You know, Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, you know, Burning Spear, you know, that vibe. I like listening to that while cooking. That's my favorite music. Definitely chili, cinnamon. The third one, pepper, bro.
Oh,
Shit, it's kind of hard, man. But I think I go with the bruschetta. Yeah. Like little, like put the ginger in, bro. I'm not like in charge of a project in general, but in Tsidjé there's a couple musicians, some rappers. They're very young, from 19, like 20 something. And when I go back, I try to like work with them more because I think they're really talented and they hungry, man. I had a little session, I made a beat. Tsidjé's coming, man. Zone Rouge. On est là. This one's rather funny because I had a show with a friend of mine. We were at the studio first, we did some rehearsals, and then we went to the show. When we arrived, we were at the parking lot. My DJ, my homie, he had a beer he took from my studio. So he opened it, drank it. After a minute, he did this. Wait, and he went away. He had to puke. That was like 10 minutes before the show, and I was like, oh shit, I hope like he's not doing this on stage. So kids, don't drink alcohol, it's not good for your body. And then we went on stage and everything went wrong. Like I played a song and then all of a sudden the beat skipped. I looked back and my DJ was just doing this, and the beats kept skipping and skipping and skipping, and everything was offbeat. The show was so embarrassing, and everyone was just like, yo, what is he doing here? Like the whole evening was just fucked. I think every generation said it, but everything is what it seems. You know, you see artists getting lit, drinking, smoking, talking about drugs, spending money. Life is not about this. Me personally, I don't think we as young people should pursue that goal. We should rather like sit down and see what our goals really are, what we want in life. Because getting lit and partying, you can't do that forever. But being there for your family and being solid for your friends and family, that could be forever, you know? So don't get fooled by entertainment too much, because once you get into it, you'll see like a lot of people just put on like a show yo, every artist is fake or this and that. I've met like a lot of people that are exactly what they show in public, but I've met a couple of my idols. I was disappointed because they were not the people that I thought they were. And sometimes we feel so close to our favorite rappers or favorite producers or whatever, and then we meet them and then we see like the real, when we meet them in person, it's not the same. Have a platform, sometimes artists have to sacrifice and do weird stuff to be loud and seen, you know, because everybody wants to be a rapper now. Keep track of your money when you sign, read the contract, get a lawyer. Yeah. Like, don't throw yourself into something you don't know about. Read a lot about how the music industry works, and then I think you'll find, because you cannot blame like a big label for ripping you off because that you signed the contract, you know, so you should read it, and if you don't understand it, get a professional. That's basically what I have to say for young people. What up, people? C'était Leroy Menace pour Bangani. We're here. Stay safe. But yeah, that was the inspiration for Slow Down, so even with the lyrics, yeah, hey, it was all a dream. I used to read prison letters from my pops telling me you to get better. They always try to slow you down, go and get the cheddar. Until I got 100K on my wrist, fella. I get in my feelings when I tell you about the old times. Hey, way back in '09 when my daddy had to go in. Was acting like I don't mind, babe. Oh my God. Now a nigga straight, you came just on time. A nigga still young, but I got an old mind, and I like to take you out if you don't mind. Hey, whoa, yeah. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.